Hello and welcome to 5 Drive School of Motoring. It's Mohammed. I hope you guys are doing great. This is the real test video for one of my learners. Will. He took his test at Thornbury Test Centre and time was 11:11. Okay, he is in the car with the examiner and about to move off. Right, Will passed his test with just one minor mistake. His driving was absolutely amazing. Right, so at the end of this car park, you'll be told to turn right. Now coming up to the roundabout, you'll be told to turn right to take a third exit. Well, once taken that exit, examiners will tell you where to go because there are two lanes ahead turning right. I always mention in my videos, normally you should keep in the left lane, but soon after this exit, examiner will tell you to move into the right lane if they want you to turn right from the right lane. So Will stayed in the left lane, as you can see on the road marking, to turn right because the left lane will take you towards Bradford, and if you're taking left lane, you need to take a wider turn. So you're just going to be following that learner. So take a wide turn, but if you're taking a right turn from the right lane, you need to take the turn tighter so you don't get into the other lane. Okay, once gone through this set of traffic lights, examiner will tell Will to stay in the second lane from the left. Right, as Will approached to this traffic light, it was changing to amber, so he stopped. Let's say if you've gone through this set of traffic lights and it was changing amber and you were already committed, stopping was going to be dangerous. So then do not stop at the next set of traffic lights because there's no stop line there and you should not stop. Again, during COVID time, one of my learners took his test and he stopped at this traffic light because it was already changing to red. So you're not stopping at this one. If you're through the first, you've got to go through this second set as well. Okay, you'll be taking the next road on the right. So the speed limit will be mentioned at the top right corner throughout this video. I do always mention that please check the speed limit on the road as well because it might change since I've uploaded this video. So he's just going to be turning left into the car park to carry out a maneuver. Okay, now he's just going to be taking a next right. And then examiner will ask Will to just stop anywhere here and reverse into any of the bays on the left hand side. So if you're doing the reverse way back to the left, make sure you keep distance from the left because you don't want to be too close to the bays. This will affect your reference point, and also doing the maneuver will be a little bit more difficult. So make sure you do keep in the middle of the lane. Anyways, he's done his maneuver, which went perfectly fine. I believe this is where they started their sat nav. They could start from anywhere, but we'll start it from this car park. And it's just going to be turning left here. And then he's going to turn left at the end of this road. And at the end of the road, he'll be turning right. The examiner may not give you any directions here, even if you're not following the sat nav. The reason is because at the traffic lights, you can only and only go left. Ideally, you should keep into the left lane because that's your driving lane. So further up, once he's going to turn left, there'll be a bus lane, which is operating between 7 to 10 in the morning and also 4 to 7 in the afternoon. Okay, Lena could have driven in the bus lane because it was not operating at 11:11, but he stayed in the middle lane. The reason was because he was not turning left towards Putsey and Cowerley. So that's why he stayed in the middle lane, because he was heading towards Leeds. Well, Leeds is a right turn, third exit at this roundabout coming up. This roundabout can be a little bit tricky if you've not done it before. I've already made a video on it and it is on YouTube. I'll recommend you watching this because learners do go wrong on this roundabout. Once they're in the middle lane, they go back into the middle lane at this point, which you shouldn't. So after the second exit, your lane will be the left lane. Further down the road, he's going to be heading towards Ring Road, which is the exit. Well, the next exit. As you can see, the sign on the left hand side. So he's going to be taking exit here. Make sure no one is in the left lane. Do check your mirrors. Have a quick look over your left shoulder as well to make sure no one is in your blind spot. Anyways, he's taken the exit and ahead is going to be 2 lanes. You should always keep in the left lane. Well, coming up to the roundabout is going to be taking second exit. So again, second exit can be taken from the left lane. So you need to keep as much to the left as possible and follow the bend to the right. Where the cars are parked, that's first exit. And this is second exit. So again, there are 2 lanes. You should always keep in the left lane. unless you're turning right. But further up, that road is going to be turning right to take third exit. Then he's going to move into the right lane. And then he'll be turning right at the next set of traffic lights. Right, further up the road, the speed limit will change to 50 miles an hour. And then ahead, it will change to 40. Okay, learner will be taking next road on the right towards Pursey. Separate lane given to turn right. As you can see, the road marking. So he moved into the right lane nice and early. And then he's going to be taking this right turn. And then again, speed limit will change to 30 miles an hour on a new road. Well, this road is up the hill. So just coming up to this next bend ahead, this one. So if you think your car is losing too much power, you may have to go back in two just before you reach the junction. One of my learners failed here because she stayed in 3 and then tried to take the bend in 3 and lost all the power, and the car dropped its speed significantly, and she obstructed traffic behind. Here, the learner will be asked to pull up on the left here. And then he's going to move off again when it's safe to do so. And then learner will be taking the next road on the left. As you can see, 20 sign. The speed limit on the new road is 20 miles an hour. And the learner will be told to pull up on the left again somewhere safe. And then he'll move off again. At the end of the road, he'll be turning right. then at the end of the road, you'll be turning left and the speed limit will change from 20 to 30 on a new road. Well, it was fairly long a stretch of road. Further ahead, learner will be turning a left at the traffic lights to go towards Bradford, which is that little left turn soon after 40 sign. And then further up, there's a give way sign. So do look on the right before you actually go. I think Will should have observed a little bit more. So he might have looked really early, but yeah, do look before you pull out, because traffic might be coming really fast on your right hand side. And then at the next set of traffic lights, you'll be turning left. Once taken this turn, you have to keep to the right to turn right at the next roundabout to take a third exit. Okay, now he's heading back to the test center. So the test center is a second right turn. So the first right turn goes towards Agra's car park. The second one is the test center car park. When taking this right turn, be careful because your view will be a little restricted for the oncoming traffic. So just be very careful. The last thing you want is take that turn quickly and someone is coming towards you, and that'll be a serious mistake. Anyways, Will is in the test in the car park. Examiner could ask you to park right in front in any of the bays or on the right, and then they'll give you the results. Will passed with one minor only, as I mentioned earlier. It was a brilliant drive. I don't know which minor it was. I think it could be that giveaway, but I'm not too sure about it. Anyways, they've parked here. I hope this video was useful, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.